Someone asked, how do you rate this game now that you beat Cynthia? Oh, okay. Do you guys want to hear my thoughts on the game? Can't relate, Kappa. How do you feel? I feel great. I feel great that I beat Cynthia. I will say, about the final battle. The Elite Four were fine. I felt neutral. I felt neutral towards the Elite Four. I'd never met them before, except for Flint. I was happy to fight Flint. But I do prefer fighting trainers. Like, I like the concept. Maybe not the execution, but I definitely like the concept of having the gym leaders be the people you fight at the end, because it makes sense that they're also competing to be champion, because they're supposed to be like really good trainers, obviously, right, in the region. Like having them come back and be stronger. Like in Pokemon Sword, they weren't that much stronger. They had like Milo still only had like a few Pokemon, which is not great. But I like that concept, because the Elite Four, I was like, I don't really care about them because I never met them before. But Cynthia was definitely a great fight. I mean, I was definitely really, really under level, so it definitely felt great. Definitely felt great to win against her, for sure. I liked that challenge. But what else? But in the games overall, I love hearing your thoughts on the older games that people are so diehard for. It's a fresh perspective outside of the typical nostalgia. Yeah, I'm not blinded by nostalgia like other people might be. But yeah, definitely, there's a few things I don't like. Like, what I really don't like is the gyms. After playing Sword and Shield, the gyms in this game are like super underwhelming. It's just like, oh, I'm meeting this guy in this building and I'm gonna fight him, which is like, I mean, it's fine, but in Sword and Shield it's very hype, and I get it that it's like part of like Galar's like culture, right? It's like a sports match. It's like a big football game or something like that, which I like that. I like the hype behind the gym battles. It makes them feel really exciting. The gym challenges are kind of whatever. I don't like the gym challenges in Pokemon Sword either, but I'm not a puzzle person, so that's probably why. Yeah, some sketchy warehouse. Exactly. It feels weird. Because it should be like, the gym challenge is actually one of my favorite parts of the actual like narrative of the game. I love the gym challenge, so the gym challenge in Pokemon Sword I definitely prefer. But yeah, I was saying this to Holly, but the one thing that I like about this game, probably the only thing I like more about this game than Pokemon Sword, is definitely like, this game feels more like, oh, I'm a kid, I'm going out on this like big adventure, right? Like, it feels like you're really going out into the world onto a big adventure. Well, in Pokemon Sword, it doesn't feel like that. It's more like, okay, this is a set path. You're going on like, you're training. You're gonna go here, and then there. And then it's like all like laid out in front of you. In this game, it feels a lot more like you're exploring. You're on an expedition. But I dislike random encounters. I know people are gonna be like, oh yeah, that's how it was. But like, they were like that in the previous games. Like, Pokemon originally had random encounters because of technological limitations. Maybe part of it was like they wanted it to, but it was definitely because of technical limitations. They couldn't show the sprites in the overworld, and I really do like showing the sprites in the overworld. I think it's really cool. Yeah, because in Sword and Shield it's both. You can go into the grass, and there's random encounters in the grass, but you can also see the Pokemon walking around, which feels very realistic, right? Like, seeing the Pokemon walking around is great. I definitely like that. It feels like, because like, that's how it would be, right? Like, if you lived in this world, you would see Pokemon walking around. They're not just all like hidden in grass that you can't see. And now that there's that technological limitation doesn't exist, I mean, it kind of does, because it kind of lags in Sword and Shield. But yeah, in this game, they definitely didn't need to have random encounters. And I think they were way too, like, I don't know what it was about this game, but there was like, the random encounters, when I didn't have the cleanse tag on, were like way too often. Like, I would walk like one step and a random encounter would happen. And that's the one thing that really annoyed me, because I am going on this big adventure and it really does feel like it, but I don't want to explore because I know I'm going to keep running into Pokemon over and over. And like, yeah, that's why you use repels. But if everyone is using repels and no one likes it, then it shouldn't be like that, you know? Random encounters are a thing that passed. It could be done better. Yeah. I think Sword and Shield is a step in the right direction. Maybe you don't exactly like what they're doing in Sword and Shield, but it's definitely like making an effort to change it up for like modern times. The Underground was great. Definitely liked that. But I wish, the bases are kind of lame. The bases are a bit lame. When I saw how they were in platinum, I was like, oh my gosh, why can't we have that?